All right, y'all, what's happening?
Right out of the gates, Paulie. Sorry.
Creative Tony. Yeah, what you doing now? Woo. You got your little lead. Yeah, let's take a night reprieve. Gonna be some sweet sounds coming down on the night flight. Yeah, the night flight. This is your other home.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you know you're not alone. Gonna be some sweet sounds coming down on the night flight. On the night flight. This is your other home. Yeah. Yeah, you know you're not alone.
Oh, good for you. Best open of the year, Creative Tony. Way to go. Just duct tape my ass and my mouth. My ass and my mouth, actually. Yes, duct tape both of them. Duct tape my mouth shut. Next time we start a night flight. But you want to know what's crazy, you guys? Tony just told me during our pre-show meeting, and it was a doozy tonight. We went over a lot of stuff because we got a lot planned for tonight. He was going, by the way, this is our last night flight of calendar year 2025. I want to thank everybody for making it an eventful year. And Tony, what show number are we on?
We are on show 227. Remember the show 227, dude?
I don't know anything about
Gibbs. I want to say Marla Gibbs was on the show 227.
I don't even know who that is. I don't know what you're talking about. 227 with Marla Gibbs
is the place to be with Marla Gibbs and the family, dude. Come on, man.
When was this occurring? When was this show on? Because I
definitely think the 80s, man. Definitely the 80s.
That's back when I had a social life. I was never home in the 80s. I was out pretty much every night of the week, and so I never, honest to God, never even heard of it. I don't know who Marla Gibbs is either. So that's
you do. You're gonna find out. You're gonna get reintroduced to Marla Gibbs right now.
Okay,
so there you go.
Right.
She's on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2021.
I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know what's happening. I don't know who this person is.
Yes,
I don't know.
You do. Come on.
I don't. I swear to God, I wouldn't BS you. Yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Marla Gibbs, man. Come on, dude.
Let me give you another example of that. It probably was in the 80s because from I would say Rags, from like 84 to 90? I don't think I was home a single night those 6 years. And I'm also funny like that because anytime anybody ever says, "Oh, Paulie, did you love Miami Vice back in the 80s?" I'm like, guess what? I never saw it. Not even once, because I was out every Friday night or Saturday night whenever the show was on. I never saw Miami Vice. And I certainly never saw 227. I've never even heard of it, but I have heard of the Polymac Particle Night Flight, and this is number 227 of the shows we've done this year. Tony's only got 2 shows left. This kid is about to bow out for the rest of the year after Friday, and also shout out Bow Wow Wow. I Want Candy. Kind of remind me of that when I said that. So Tony, we're going to make these last 3 shows good ones for you. Thanks for holding down the ship yesterday. How'd everything go yesterday? I saw you post the Kate Scott show. That's awesome. Awesome.
It was great, man. We did our best of. We went back to March 6th, dude, and we replayed the Kate Scott. First time Kate Scott came on with us. It was a lot of fun. Also, we did a Tony's Top 3. We talked about the rumors of Joey Bosa coming to the Brosas, making the Brosas.
Oh, my God. I forgot about that. Yeah, the Brosas. Yeah.
Number 2 on the top 3 was should Steph Curry rest on March 6th for that game that night and that they had. And then number 3, because in honor of Kate Scott coming on the show, we talked about our favorite non-Bay Area play-by-play announcers. So,
oh yeah, who would those have been?
We talked about Mike Breen. We talked about.
I hope I dropped Marv Albert because I was a big.
Yeah,
Marv Albert.
You did. Marv Albert. We
Yeah.
talked about the Kevin Harlan. We talked about the greatness of Kevin Harlan and Mike Breen. Mike Breen, by the way, on with Tom Tolbert this week. So Tolbert's having a good week. He had Fleming on yesterday.
Tolbert.
Mike Breen, and I think he's gonna have Brent Jones as well. So good stuff.
And that's why that's a perfect piggyback right there. Because of Brent's schedule this week, turns out, fam. I don't think that's the first time I've said that all year. What's up, fam? I'm not really a guy who says fam a lot, but I'll say it tonight. What's up, fam? Hey, anyway, we're gonna save Brent Jones for the playoffs. I'm just gonna let him have the holidays off. He's already busy enough as it is. He's still doing press for the 49er Hall of Fame that he just got inducted into. So I'm going to give Brent a breather, and we'll circle back to him early in the new year. We'll get him on soon. Number two,
P, real quick. Sorry, before you get to number two, I feel bad that you don't like do you remember Marla Gibbs when she was on the Jeffersons? Do you remember Marla Gibbs? She was Florence.
Oh, the freaking 100%. Okay. Of course, I know. I didn't know that's what her name was, though. She used to give George a ration of S all the time. She would break George's balls like relentlessly. Yeah,
100%. Yes.
Yeah.
So, all right, good. We got common ground with Marla Gibbs. Good. All right.
Yeah.
You move on. Proceed.
No, thanks, man. No, that's good clarification because I'm a big fan. And what was her character's name on the Jeffersons?
Florence. I think it was Florence, right?
Is that right? Florence, help me out. You guys make sure. Hey, Doug in Japan, what's up? Give Doug some love real quick too, Tony, if you can.
Oh, well, I mean, come on.
It's well, yeah.
All right,
I mean, did we double up? And we
yes,
we can
of course, of course. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Tony. That's for you, Doug. We love you, buddy, and thanks for being a part of the show this year. And thanks to all you guys for being a part of this. You know what's amazing? Like I just was telling Tony before the show that I'm wearing my new dog patch shirt. This was like this is the dog patch 50th. Here, check out the back. Can you guys see the back?
Fresh, Paulie. The thing is fresh, as they say.
Can you guys see that? I have no idea what you're looking at. Can you see this?
Yes, totally. Dude, give me some dog patch 50. It's badass. It's a great shirt.
So I wanted to shout this out because this was given to me by Big John, dude. Big John, and he is big. We saw Big John last week when we had lunch at Longbridge, but he owns the building that Longbridge is situated in, and he saw me at the Tolbert broadcast. And he was like, "Oh, dude, take one of these Dog Patch 50th." And I started thinking, that's a guy, I didn't even know this dude before when the year started. Like, Tony, think about how many new people and friendships we've made through the show this year. It's pretty wild, man. Like there's a whole yeah.
And that shirt represents the American Industrial Center. That's what the AIC is for on that shirt, Paulie. And
well, AIC is also Alice in Chains, Tony, but go ahead.
100%. So you can tell people that your Alice in Chains shirt. But I was talking to Big John the other day, and this building is, I think it's almost 100 years old, and it's brick by brick, dude. This is an old brick San Francisco building in the Dog Patch, man. So a lot of these walls could talk, man, if these walls could talk. But John holds down the fort for the American Industrial Center here in the Dog Patch, dude.
Well, a couple of other of our great relationships. I want to shout out the pre-show post of the day. It goes to my friend Rags in New Jersey, who did a little Christmas carol. I saw it on the board, and I could sing it in my head when I saw the lyrics, Rag. He goes, "On the seventh day of Christmas, my true love," is what he wrote on the board. I swear to God, but I'm going to sing it for you. He goes, nice. "On the seventh day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a night flight on PMP." Rags, bravo, dude. I brought the harmony out, but that was fantastic. And then runner-up pre-show post of the day goes to Stevie B, another Jersey boy out here in San Francisco. I saw right before you started the intro, I saw Stevie B post, "I just made it back from Longbridge just in time for the show." Ooh. Stevie B, good man.
Nice work, Stevie B. Next time, just come upstairs. We're going to coordinate that for him to come upstairs and join us live next time. But I wanted to show this picture too. Rags sent this earlier. This is the Sons of Rags. Sons of Rags. They made gingerbread houses today.
Yeah.
We sent a picture. Check out those boys. The Sons of Rags right there in Jersey, making gingerbread houses at the ages of 20 and 22. Good stuff. Good stuff. So, hey,
Rags, when we were 20 and 22, we weren't making any gingerbread. I'll tell you that right now. We weren't making gingerbread houses. Far from it. Were you, Tony? I mean, we were up to a lot of hijinks, dude. And gingerbread houses was not one of our favorite activities in the holiday season. We had too much else going on. Tony, we were too busy breaking too many laws. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. I was gonna say I don't think I was making gingerbread houses either. So tip of the cap to the Rags boys.
Yeah, we were smashing them at parties. Oh my God. Rags, give me more information on that. You're bringing something back now. I think we did smash a gingerbread house. Where was that, dude? I sort of remember that. Oh man, I hope we didn't. Oh boy. Well,
smashing gingerbread houses. Yeah.
I think I remember that. Was that your ex Flame's house? Is that why we were doing it? But it was. Is that right? Was that your ex's house? You don't have to get specific with names. It's coming back to me, Rags. I hadn't thought about that in decades. Yeah, wow. Okay. All right. So here's the backstory. I sort of remember. You've said enough, Rags. You've said enough. So Rags had this love interest in high school. And post high school too, I think a little bit in post years. Anyway, it's one of these teenage romance stories, gone wrong. Like it didn't proceed as Rags wanted it to proceed. So they kind of broke up. And then the girl who shunned Rags had like a Christmas party. Big mistake. Big freaking mistake because we come rolling in. And I think there might have been a gingerbread house casualty in that one. Yeah, next thing you know. And you know what, dude? Okay, it's coming back to me because we broke up. Dude, we smashed up a gingerbread house. And then I remember trying to eat this thing. But it was like shellacked. It had like a plastic coating on it or something. It was crazy. These are my memories. They're very foggy. But Rags, that's a great call. I forgot about our gingerbread destruction night, and that actually happened. Yeah, that's why I didn't see that show with Marla Gibbs. I was breaking up gingerbread houses. Tony,
57, man, good stuff. But hold on, Paulie.
Oh yeah, it's business time.
Dude, right out of the gates, Doug in Japan with another yen-filled super. Doug, thank you so much. 1385 tonight's yen-filled super. 1385, 13 for Brock Purdy, 85 for George Kittle. Both in attendance at the Sharks game, by the way, last night, which we'll get into later on. But he says, courtesy of Patty, Papa's back for the rest of the season. That's another good vibe story for today is that Greg Papa's coming back for the Bears and Seahawks game. Both games at Levi's Stadium after the Niners go to Indy and hopefully crush Grandpa Rivers and the Colts in Indy. By the way, we got to get to bookmarks later tonight, Paulie, because we
have to. No, there's so much stuff in bookmarks. We could do an entire show of just bookmarks. Yeah. There's so many in there. But anyway, finish your thought. And thank you, Doug. Great to see your face, brother. Thank you, man.
I want that profile pic on a t-shirt.
I do too. And I also want to know what's on his visor. Like what is the logo? Like what's on his visor? I've been trying to figure that out all year.
Yeah, I can't tell. Let us know, Doug, if you're still on the chat.
Look on Doug's face. Doug just looks happy. He's a happy guy, at least in that photo.
Sunglasses and just a flowing locks. I mean, dude. It's just
By the way, do you have William Floyd's glove on? I do have my Brent Maine Databoy because we've been kind of neglecting this. And I think we missed a Roby Tuesday yesterday, too.
We missed a Roby Tuesday. And I also, just so you know, in the new year, I'll get back to the, all the back.
Nice. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
It's there. It'll get hung up with pride. Pine Needle, I see you on the chat. Thank you for those backdrops. I'm going to get back in action. I'm going to do some set design over the break and come back in 2026 with a nice set design.
Maybe you'll win the PMP award for best set design next year. Maybe it'll go in. Maybe we'll keep it in-house. It'll go right to Creative Tony. By the way, Tony, several PMP family members pointing out that they believe that's a San Jose Shark logo on Doug's visor.
No way.
Yeah. Which would... I can't tell. It's too small, and I don't have my glasses on, so I don't know. But anyway, it's a great call, and they've been on fire. You mentioned Brock and Kittle at the game last night. Dude, Celebrini, this kid is becoming like he might already be considered a phenom, but the goal he had last night, I saw today on the replay, like that one where he's kind of spun around in front of the net and freaking flipped it in. That was Gretzky-esque, man. That was very impressive.
Dude, call up when you think about Celebrini being 19, it makes me think of Fast Times when he says, "Are you really 19?" Yeah.
Yes, I'm really 19. And she's adamant, and she's like 13. It's horrible. You know what I mean? That's what you call it. That is your by the book, by the letter definition, kids, of a statutory rape. I'm just throwing it out there. That is what the law. I mean, dude, he's basically raping her in the dugout. Yeah. Let's have the honest talk. No one wants to talk about. That's what's going on right there. And she goes along with it. She's like, no, I'm 19.
Dude, she was adamant about wanting a piece of Ron Johnson.
She wouldn't let Ron. No, she wasn't backing down from Ron, dude. Ron was driving that car, and she was right there. And I'll tell you another thing. Tell me what one piece of graffiti says in the dugout while they're making love, and I'll. Yeah.
Surf Nazis?
Surf Nazis must die.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
by the way, I'll have a meatball sandwich, a medium Coke, and your phone number. That was Ron Johnson's line to
Yeah.
her at the pizza joint. So, I mean, wow. We don't have to get too deep into it, but
Hey, Dub City is correct. Those 80s movies, they have a lot of these kind of these entanglements. Yeah, you know what I mean?
John Hughes. I don't know if John Hughes would have a career if he tried to make movies nowadays.
No, he
versus the
wouldn't.
80s.
He'd never get out. He'd never get past the script. He'd never be able to sell it, man. That'd be impossible. Tony, also, I want to talk about. Oh, you were going to say something about the Sharks. My bad. Finish your thought about the Sharks. You were talking about.
No, I was just going to say, so just Celebrini, the fact that he's only 19, dude.
Well,
and it's just what he's doing. It's outrageous what he's doing already.
I'm just going to gently. I realize I'm a big fan, and I talk about this guy probably more than anybody in the state of California. But I saw him, and I can't forget what I saw. I can't forget how dominant he was when Dwight Gooden came up. Tony, he was 19, and he won the Rookie of the Year. That's in '84. That crazy season he had that still is just unbelievable. It was 1985, but he won Rookie of the Year in '84, and he was 19. Just telling you. Yeah,
totally. And dude, he was a friggin' phenom, man. The same way Celebrini is, man. It's like I don't know, just Sharks lock him up as long as you have to. Just sign him to whatever kind of a deal you have to. Just make sure he's nothing but teal for his entire career, dude. And I don't know. There's like we've talked about on this show last week. There's a vibe. There's a vibe happening down in San Jose.
Yeah.
And we played Randy Hahn, and we got Randy Hahn and Drew Remenda together in the booth. Just add them to the broadcasting Mount Rushmore of the Bay Area, dude. Like, that's another great duo. And then you got Dan Rusanowski doing the radio, who is just a freaking.
I love Rusanowski. I love that dude.
Me too. His calls are incredible, dude.
Yeah.
So, God, we've said this before again on the show. If the Sharks, if they make the playoffs, which is obviously a long ways away, but and who knows what will happen.
I think they're gonna. The way they're playing, the way these guys look, I think they are going to be a playoff team. I know you're right; it's very early, but they have all the earmarks of a playoff bound team.
Totally. If they do, that place is one of the greatest settings in all of sports for postseason hockey or postseason sports. Basically, is what I'm saying. It's if you've ever been to a Sharks playoff game, you know what I'm talking about. It's insane.
So speaking of Tony, let's transition from that to this. I saw now believe me, I didn't spend a second of time yesterday watching the Tony? The NBA Cup. No. Dude. But hold on. I know. Everyone hates the NBA Cup and count me in on that too. But I saw Jalen Brunson say, and I don't think this had any connection to the NBA Cup. It's just something I saw on Twitter today, where Jalen Brunson was talking about the atmosphere at the old Oracle Arena when he would come in and play. Did you see that too?
Yeah, I saw it too. Yeah.
And I mean, if you missed it, it was basically all he said was, there was that environment and that energy and that crowd in Oracle was in a whole different level. And he goes, Chase is good, but it's not like Oracle was. And I have to agree. I actually have to agree. I mean, there was something special about Oracle. I think unfortunately, this is a story that's kind of repeats itself in all the cities in the country, is that as teams kind of grow and expand and make more money, especially with the Warriors becoming champions, they move out of the city, they price themselves out. Fans are getting priced out. And so I think a lot of those great Warrior fans that used to go to games in Oakland just simply cannot afford to go to games at Chase, and that is really unfortunate. But I got to tell you, I don't disagree with what he said. I think you're right. Yeah,
absolutely, man. I still will put up the playoff series against the Utah Jazz back in the We Believe era, against the Kirilenko with the Baron Davis dunk over Kirilenko. Also, is one of the greatest, loudest moments I've ever heard a Bay Area sports crowd indoor.
You at that game?
Yeah.
I was at that game too. I don't remember. Who were you with that night?
I think I was media passed.
Me too. Maybe you were with us. I don't know.
I was roaming around though. I remember I was roaming around because I was I had the media pass, but I didn't like sitting with the media.
No, I hate sitting with the media, dude. I hate sitting up there. No, I never sit in the media section ever. And by the way, that night I remember Raymond had so many requests. It was We Believe Warriors. It was against Dallas in the first round. And it was an 8 beating a 1 seed. It was insane. And you're right, that Baron Davis dunk, one of the loudest things I've ever heard in my life. And the other thing I remember about that game, and I know I've said this before, is that the energy was so off the freaking charts in that place. it actually was hot in the building. Like it was hot and sweaty. Like the temperature rose. That was such an intense night. I've never seen anything like that, where the crowd stood the entire game, all 4 quarters. It was crazy.
Great point about how nobody was sitting in their seats. That's a great point, Paulie. Again, nothing against Chase Center, but to see Brunson say that, it is a big tip of the cap to the Oracle crowds, because man, were they bonkers, especially in those We Believe era days too, and of course in all the runs of the Draymond, Clay, Steph era. But this is a weird turn I'm going to take, Paulie, but I didn't know. I just want to ask if you saw this, because I saw this today and I'm like, dude, I don't know if I want to show this on the show, but because you brought up Brunson, I feel like I need to ask if you saw. First of all, this ridiculous NBA Cup. It's just ridiculous. It's a manufactured title in the middle of the season.
Nobody asked for it. Like, we didn't ask for this. We don't need it. We don't want it. I don't know a single, and I'm asking you guys right now on the board, tell us, is there anybody, hello, is there anybody out there? No, does anybody in our audience actually like or care about the NBA Cup? I consider myself to be a pretty big NBA fan. I love the NBA. I love basketball. I watch games with my kid a lot. And neither of us, my son nor myself, give a rat's A about the NBA Cup. Like Tony said, it's fabricated, it's manufactured, it means nothing. Frankly, I hate the way they decorate the courts. It's hard to look at the game with the paint the courts up like a neon. I don't find any value in it. And I know the Knicks won. Dude, they're debating hanging an effing.
They better not.
I swear to God, they were talking about that on ESPN today. Are the Knicks going to hang up? I was like, if you guys hang a banner for that NBA Cup, that basically guarantees you'll never win an NBA championship, because the karma would be so bad. Like the ghost of freaking Walt Frazier, even though he's not dead, would haunt this Knick team for years, dude. That would be such a minor league, bush league thing to do.
In the freaking Garden, no less, dude.
That's what I'm saying. I know.
Come on.
James Dolan is such a douchebag. Like, I could see him doing that. I could see Dolan, the guy who owns the Garden. He's unbearable. This guy, he's unfreaking bearable. I could see him doing it. I could see him raising an NBA Cup banner. Unfortunately is perfect word, Paulie, but I don't think it's going to happen, dude. And like you said, nobody cared about the NBA Cup, and it's basically to garner interest in the regular season. It's a freaking joke, dude. So I don't know. I mean, hey, it provided the Warriors a nice 5-day rest, so I'm happy in that respect, or whatever it was, 4-day rest. So that's nice, because the Warriors were kind of hurting. That's nice. We got that going for us. Yeah,
exactly. But. Dude, you'll have to, I mean, maybe I'll show it in Bookmarks, but there's a video out there where they're first of all, they celebrated like they won a championship, like a real,
it's nothing. It means to me, it means nothing.
Like
it's
a real Larry O'Brien. Like they were hoisting like the real Larry O'Brien, and it's the freaking Emirates Cup. It's the freaking Emirates Cup, dude.
You want to know what it is to me? It's a game in December. That's all it is. It's a game in December. It means zero to me.
I saw Ian Weiland on the chat. Goes, the NBA Cup is like a slice of pizza without cheese. He said the NBA Cup is like a sandwich without mayo.
I saw our buddy aspiring botanist drop a, you want to crown them? Crown their ass. Good call, dude. Yeah, great call, man.
Our man Carlos De La Fuente. What's up, Los D? He says the NBA Cup is like intramurals in high school. And effing 901, you're on fire too. Well, yes, he says it's all about the money. Of course, it's all about the money. But dude, in this trophy hoisting celebration, Josh Hart was standing behind Jalen Brunson.
Oh, like poking his butt or something?
Yeah, dude, he shoved his finger up Brunson's butt, and Brunson's reaction is the most.
I actually haven't seen that. I read about it. I had a busy 24 hours. I didn't get to see a whole lot. But tell me about this. I read about it.
They're holding the trophy, and Brunson's like focused on the trophy and everything, and all of a sudden Hart's behind him and just slides his hand down Brunson's backside. It must be like an inside joke between the two of them or something.
But Tony, that's what I call an inside joke. Literally inside the cheeks. It sounds like did he penetrate the cheeks?
Dude, the reaction of Brunson was of total shock and total like surprise of like, did you just really do that to me right now?
Why would anybody do that to anybody? That I would not want to experience that. By the way, here he comes again, dude. The aspiring botanist is rolling right now. He says, I'll tell you the truth. The Neil Donardi trophy means more than the NBA Cup trophy. Great call. 100%.
That's a great call, dude. I'm trying to find the video, man, because it's worth showing on the show. I don't know. It's
yeah, show me. I'd love to see it. I have not seen it. I would love to evaluate the tape, as they say.
Let's see if I can. Yeah, okay, here we go. Oh, God, this is gonna be.
Yeah, this is what guys do. Who wrote that? Yeah, John Joseph. Young men are getting weird these days. You ain't kidding. That's about as weird as it gets. I've never stuck my thumb anywhere near Tony's rear end, and I plan on keeping it that way.
Yeah, you know same, dude. Same. Yeah. I don't even smack kids on the ass when I coach. You know,
right.
Right. Here we go. All right, is it up there?
Oh, look at they all look way too happy. Look at the look on their faces, dude.
Look at this.
They're wearing hats. They're wearing hats, like Emirates Cup hats, dude. Who the hell cares, bro?
All right, so here we go. Let me see. Okay. Make sure the volume's not too loud either. All right, here we go. So that's Josh Hart right behind Brunson. Okay,
dude, look at freeze his. Keep it frozen for a second. Look at the look on Josh Hart's face. Mm-hmm. He's never been this happy in his whole life. I don't understand this. I just don't understand the joy. What are you guys so happy about?
I don't know, man. And by the way, side note, the last two NBA Cup champions got bounced in the first round, Paulie. The Milwaukee Bucks last year and the Lakers 2 years ago. So, hey, have fun getting bounced in the first round, Knicks. But here we go. Watch Josh Hart's right hand. It's on Brunson's shoulder right now.
All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, dude, this is unacceptable behavior. And then he's looking around like I didn't do that. Let me see the rest of this tape. This is like the JFK tape. Now. I got
Brunson. He wants to just.
Who wouldn't? What the hell, dude?
Is that
what? I don't understand. I don't understand.
As random as it gets, dude. I mean, here we go.
What's with the sound? What's with that sound effect?
I think whatever video I pulled up.
Give me the sound one more time. Give it to me one more time. Then we got a super I want to get to. I think the sound is the best part.
It's amazing.
I don't like this. It's making me uncomfortable. I'm a pretty loose guy, but even this is over the line for me, man. I don't.
The reaction of Brunson, like, dude, like he wanted to just wanted to drop him right there.
It's the kind of thing somebody would do, like in the showers at San Quentin. You know what I mean? Right. This is not like behavior to have on a court celebration. Hey, look, it's one of our favorite people on planet Earth checking in right now, and she's a super tonight. Yeah, look at her, Wendy.
Look at Wendy. Hi, Wendy. What's shaking? Thank you for the super, Wendy. You're right, Paulie. One of my all-time favorites. Her husband, BC Brian Connors, also one of my all-time favorites. Man, just you want to talk about two people that were just meant to be together, and just when they walk into a room, they're just like, "Can I just take up?" Yeah,
they're one of the few. They're one of the few that they figured something out.
Yep.
And I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? I think Tony is too. Wendy and Brian Connors, they have it down. Congratulations to you guys. We freaking love you guys. Happy holidays, Wendy, and thank you for stopping by tonight. Great to see you, and I hope to be hanging with you soon. The legendary Wendy Connors and her other half, Brian Connors, two very dear friends of mine. Thank you, Wendy. Hope to see you soon.
Guys too. And Paulie, just in honor of Wendy and BC, they have found they're basically living Jerry Garcia's goal in life. So stand by.
We would all like to be able to live an uncluttered life, a simple life, a good life.
I mean,
thanks, Jerry. That's if I ever run for office, that's going to be my campaign. Paulie Mack, let's live an uncluttered life, a simple life, a good life. Vote for me next year. Thank you, everybody. Okay, Tony, moving on now. I want to stay with NBA basketball for a second. Or should we do a Longbridge or a Peralta Arts? Because I know we got to take care of some business as well.
Yeah, let's go into Longbridge. Let's go into Longbridge. Okay.
All right. Let me get over there. Do you have any new visuals to show tonight?
Oh, do I have new visuals? Yes, I have new visuals. And by the way, I'm up in the office of the Longbridge Pizza, Neil Donardi's office right now. And Paulie, I devoured a chicken parm about 2 hours ago.
Let me make it. Let's make sure that we can distinguish which kind of chicken sandwich we're talking about now. Was it the standard chicken parm where he stacks the cutlets, or are we talking drunken chicken parm?
It was the standard chicken parm with the red sauce, because you can get the drunk cluck. You can get the drunk cluck with the vodka sauce, which is really good too. It's really good too. But I did the traditional in the red sauce, and the Gabino downstairs gave me a big thing of extra sauce to just dunk, and it was just fantastic.
Oh, you saw Gabino tonight?
Yeah. So I see Gabino, Emmanuel, they're downstairs. Those guys just rule. Andre, Steven, we talk about the posse, the Vibe Tribe. And by the way, there was like 7 or 8 big parties downstairs tonight, having pizza dinners tonight. So I was very happy to see that.
Rags is coming in with a great observation, and I got to share it with the masses right now. Rags is starting to realize, and I'm noticing this too. I don't want to jinx it, Rags. It's like a no-hitter. I don't want to jinx Tony and like scare him off like some rare bird. He'll just like fly away and we won't see him again. But Rags has noticed what I'm noticing, and he says Tony has become what I'd call meat curious. Meat curious. Rags, you got away with words. Hey, by the way, if you're a Rags fan, which I certainly am, and I know a lot of you are, make sure you're with us next week. Rags is going to co-host a show with me on Tuesday, and I look forward to that big time. That'll be a big
Christmas Eve, on the eve of Christmas Eve.
That's correct. My only disappointment with that, my only regret with that, Rags, is we won't be in the same room, so we won't be able to replicate our kiss. First time we ever had a guy kiss on the show was Rags and I, and we did it in New Jersey a few months ago. And I'd be happy to replicate that. Rags and I kiss all the time. I'm not kidding. But we can't do it this next week, Rags. But maybe we'll blow each other kisses. We'll do something like that.
Absolutely, Paulie. But back to Longbridge Pizza. And I look forward to checking out some of that action with you and Rags. But 2347 3rd Street in the Dog Patch, probably one of the greatest, top 3 favorite neighborhoods in San Francisco, Dog Patch. North Beach, probably number 1. Number 2. Interesting. I used to say Financial District because we worked there, but that's no longer. So maybe it'll catapult to number 2, the Dog Patch. But anyways, just south of Chase Center, Paulie. And yes, I've got some.
Can I get a laugh track? Can you get me a laugh track, Andy, real quick, Tony? Maybe it'll skyrocket to the top of the greatest Daly City restaurants of all time. Just give me a laugh. Yeah. That's just one of those. If you know, you know. Actually, I hate to do this. I do have to go back after Longbridge. I got to shout out one of our colleagues who just had a tough time over there, and I want to give her some love, and I'll do that in a minute. But Tony, let's finish our Longbridge spot first. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
And also I got to say the Mission District is up there too for me, Paulie, because I saw Rising Wolf checking in. By the way, Rising Wolf gave me a wonderful Christmas present that I'm going to share with you, Paulie Mac.
Okay.
And some of the other folks that we'll see over the holidays. But
is it Herbal Delish?
No. It's
I was given the gift of Herbal Delish at our Christmas party. I'll have you know. Yeah.
Oh, dude. Well, the fact that Patrick Mahomes pinata was filled with the Herbal Delicious.
Yes.
I still love telling people about that. And by the way, Soccer Bowl and Shank, I give you full credit, of course, every single time I tell people about that, because it's just one of the greatest creations in the history of doing this type of work was seeing that pinata show up, and then we just took the hacks at it outside. It was amazing.
I almost feel like, Tony, we should abandon our normal format tonight and just let our audience take over, because these guys are spinning gold. I know you're in the middle of a spot. We'll get right back there. First of all, who was saying this? Was it Stinking Badges? I lost it. I think it's Badges, where he goes, Paulie's cool kissing guys, but Paulie's not cool with butt stuff. Dude.
Yeah, at Paulie kissing, but not butt stuff. That's great.
You know what? That's accurate. That's pretty accurate. I'm cool kissing Rags, but no butt stuff is going to be involved. And what else did I miss? I missed something else too. All right, go ahead, Reg. Go ahead, T. Oh, Herbal Adjacent. Whoever wrote Herbal Adjacent.
That's Rising Wolf. That's Rising Wolf.
Okay,
Herbal
Rising Wolf.
Yeah,
Herbal.
The Christmas gift he gave me is Herbal Adjacent. Well said.
I had a feeling. That's why I said Herbal Delish. I could tell it was probably something like that. But anyway, they don't have any Herbal Delish pies at Longbridge Pizza, but that's fine. It's a family affair down there. Mm-hmm. And if you have not been yet, Tony, I'll let you take over in just a second. I just want to give the particulars here. 2347 3rd Street. At this point, I'm saying it's the best pizzeria in San Francisco, period, hands down. They have too many options. They have too many great selections, whether it's the chicken parm sandwich Tony just talked about. After all, it is Wednesday. That's when you can cash in on that bad boy. And the pizzas are being served up 6 days a week. The only day that Neil rests is on Monday. And I would hardly call it a day of rest because he's out there driving the pizza wagon around. He's doing God's work, giving people pies. So join the Vibe Tribe. Get on down to Longbridge Pizza. And we thank you so much, Neil and Steven and Andrew and all of you guys for a year of just great friendship and great support. And I got to ask those guys, Wendy's on the board still. Hey, Wendy, check it out. I got maybe the worst oven burn of my life a couple days ago, and it's gruesome because Wendy, my friend Wendy, who's still on the board, she and I talk cooking all the time because she cooks in her house, I cook in my house. I'm like, what are you cooking up lately? She'll give me recipes. We swap stuff. And she always has like these little burns on her hand. She's always like, hey, I got a new one. Check it out. Wendy, this thing is, it's awful. I got it concealed, thank God. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know, Wendy, I did a number on my hand, and it's brutal. And maybe I should ask Neil because those guys are sticking their hands in ovens all day long.
Totally. Yeah, they'll definitely know what to do. I mean, ask any of those guys in the kitchen there; they'll hook you up, man. But Paulie, I'm going to share some Longbridge porn. This is the chopped cheese. I don't think we give the chopped cheese enough love. This is available on Tuesdays. This is their version of basically a Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah.
But if you notice, they take the Smack Stack burger and turn it into a chopped cheese. Look at the roll. That's Olivier's Butchery. That's the meat that they use for the burgers as well. And they chop it up with onions and mushrooms and cheese. And there it is, the chopped cheese, dude. Look at that thing.
That's a great Sangi. I've had that before. It's really, really good.
So Neil makes that for me with just the mushrooms and onions and cheese. And I'll tell you, I know you love the meat version, but the veggie version is phenomenal too, Paul.
Yeah, but you've become meat curious now. As Rag says, you're like, the centerfold for Meat Curious bi-weekly, like the new publication we're whipping up where it's like former vegetarians like dip a toe in the meat eater's world. And that's where Tony's at. Tony, the way I see it, you're a drunken night away, dude, from frying up salami on the frying pan again. I've seen you do it. I've seen you do it.
That's over 20 years ago, man. That's amazing that you brought that back up.
Tony and I wound up at my old apartment one night. I was single. He was single. This is years ago. And I think it was after a Dead show. I think it was after like a Dead show at Bill Graham Civic Center, or maybe it was a Further show. Anyway, back at my place, and we're going through the fridge. And first thing I remember about that night is I gave Tony a piece of Munster cheese. I had some Munster cheese. I'm like, Tony, try this. You're like, oh, this is so good. I love Munster cheese. And then you're like, let's cook something up. And I'm like, okay. So I threw a frying pan on the burner. And then I looked over and Tony had little pieces of salami. He was chucking them like Frisbees onto the frying pan. We were frying up salami. It's a true story. But anyway, Tony, you're getting close to returning to those days, the way you're talking.
So, yes, I mean, with the chicken parms, like Neil is very good to accommodate my veggie, tendencies, desires, but everything in moderation. Under recent, doctor's orders, he's just asking me to get more protein in my diet. So having the occasional chicken sangi or the gabagool is, I guess, going to do me some good. But everything in moderation, Paulie. Like my friend Tedder, you love Tedder, Paulie. He told me years ago, everything in moderation. This is when he was like, whacking down a camel light in the kitchen of Geary Boulevard. Everything in moderation, Tony. Everything in moderation.
Whacking down a camel light, dude.
Yeah.
Camel lights. I didn't even know there was such a thing.
But I want to share one more thing that we do not give enough love, and then we'll move on.
Please.
Is the meatballs? Okay.
Yeah.
If you are a meat lover and if you like meatballs, look at the meatballs here at Longbridge Pizza. You can just order them right there in the bowl with bread on the sides. The the Rise Up Bakery bread, and you will not be denied. It's Olivier's Butchery as well. So they get all their meats from right around the corner, butchered right around the corner in the dog patch. So you got the meatballs, you got the chopped cheese, you got the gabagool, you got the chicken parm. Those are all the sandwiches and non-pizza items. Then of course you got the great, tremendous sourdough pizza. Thursdays is the Detroit Squares. And then obviously you can get anything on the menu, longbridgepizza.com. I love the Sophia, or the Hot and Honey is a damn good pizza as well too. So, but you can't lose. Whatever, you cannot lose. Yeah. And Shannon Kaler the other day had the buffalo chicken pizza.
That was a good pizza. That was really good. That was very tasty.
That's only available on Thursdays. So just get in here or go to longbridgepizza.com and order for takeout. and you will not regret it. Oh, and they also have some damn good beers on site now too. I'm drinking a Ghost Town right here from Oakland, but they also got a nice new beer in from Cellar Maker and a new beer in from Original Pattern. Both very good IPAs and West Coast IPAs. So that Neil and the staff here know damn good beer too. So come on in, have a beer, watch some hoops or watch some football, and then if you order in, have a great time dining in. If you order out, have a beer while you're waiting for it.
Rock and roll, Tony. Well said, and thank you so much, Long Bridge Pizza. We love you guys. We appreciate the support. We appreciate the friendship. Okay. Oh, one more great line, and you guys are on freaking fire tonight. Here's another great line. And then I want to talk about a friend of ours who was just is going through something that we're very familiar with. So stand by for that. But first, more comedy. Joe Schmo checks in and goes, Tony he's going to be starring in a new film, and the name of the screenplay Joe Schmo is working on, 50 Shades of Meat Curious, dude. Yeah. 50 Shades. In fact, you know what we could do? Remember, Patty, we were talking about like doing like the charity calendar, like the hot and hunky men of the PMP community or whatever. You get John Joseph, with the coat on. It would maybe, how about this? John Joseph with the rainbow coat, maybe a Speedo. You know what I mean? I could be in the kitchen like with an apron, like flipping pizzas, shirtless or something. Tony, maybe you're frying up salami, shirtless. I don't know.
Dude, I'm going to be in one of the capes the Pine Needle gave me, but nothing else, and holding like a vegetarian pizza and then holding a chicken parm sandwich in both hands and just deciding whether or not which route.
Like the scales of justice. You know what I mean? Like the scales of justice. I don't know. I got chicken parm. I got free. Well, anyway, all I'm saying is let's combine those. I know Noemi likes the visual. It is funny. Let's do that, Patty. Hot and hunky men of the PNP community as they enjoy deli meats of their choosing. I don't know. I'm just throwing
Patty. We have a board meeting with Patty before week's end. I'm looking forward to that, Patty. I love when Patty just boom, 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 boom. Let's knock this out. Boom,
Patty,
boom, boom.
Patty called her shot like Babe Ruth a while ago. She goes, yeah, you guys like me now. She goes, I'm only going to be nice a little while longer. And I was like, damn, okay. But again, I need that kind of discipline. I really do. Tony and I are loose cannons. We need somebody to reel us in. So thank you, Patty. Okay.
Hey, hold on, Paulie. A super. Yeah. Miriam checking in. Miriam, thank you for the super. And Miriam, hashtag LBP. She says, Tony, you're a fair weather vegetarian. You know what? I will wear that because yes, I have struggled. I was vegetarian for a very long time.
You have been. I can tell him, Miriam. Tony's been he's been eating lettuce and bark and all kinds of weird stuff for a long time. So if he needs an occasional chicken parm, trust me, I encourage it at this point. Rag said the same thing. You need more protein, Tony. That's the problem.
Well, when my cardiologist said that to me the other day, I was like, all right. And then the way fate has it, the next day after my cardiologist, I got Neil offering me a chicken parm. I'm like, okay, this is just meant to happen. But I still love me a good, a veggie pizza, veggie sandwich, veggie, a good veggie burger that's well made. Dude, Shake Shack, the burger joint, Shake Shack.
Yes.
Their veggie burger is actually fantastic.
Okay.
So, all right. Just check it out if you get a chance. And also, like I said, what Neil makes me, the veggie chopped cheese is fantastic. So Miriam, thank you for the super, and thank you for all your support all year long. Everybody for the supers all year long. Seriously, you guys rock. Paulie, we were just done ripping the NBA Cup. We can move on from the NBA Cup if you want to. Oh, you're going to talk about Nikki.
I do. Yeah. For a second, I just wanted to take a minute, you guys, because this is tis the season where you lose your job before the holidays. Boy, the timing over there is really something else, man, because this is the third year in a row that they've done this. The old station, I don't need to say any names. You guys know who I'm talking about. But every year, late November, early December, people are shown the door now. It's like an annual tradition over there. And they just got my friend Nikki Black, who is a good friend of mine for a very, very long time. She was doing afternoons on 107.7 The Bone. A lot of people know who Nikki Black is. She's a real rock and roll girl. Like, she's a metal girl. She's interviewed, Slayer, Judas Priest, Metallica. She's very entrenched in the scene. I know she was. Check out this little nugget of Nikki Black's resume. She was the tour manager for Jackson Browne on one of his tours. So she's a real rock and roll spirit. And I've always gotten along with her really, really well. In fact, you want to know what's crazy? Nikki Black, she got her start interning on my show on the Ticket 1050 when I was doing nights over there, which was the hardest gig I ever had. That was a thankless, very tough uphill climb every night. But Nikki was an intern. She was this young kid at that time. And I'll never forget, when I first met Nikki Black, one of the first things she said to me, and this is why we got along so well, she was like, oh, yeah, cool. What kind of music do you want to hear coming out of the breaks? And I'm like, I don't know, give me some Zeppelin. I don't know what I said. I said something like that. Give me some Zeppelin, some Aerosmith. And she goes, oh, you like hard rock? You like heavy stuff? I go, yeah. And she goes, cool, me too. You want to see my Ramones tattoo? And I go, yeah, I do want to see your Ramones tattoo. So anyway, she, unfortunately, her time just came to an end at that place. They basically eliminated her position. So she will no longer be heard on the air. I know some of you have probably already heard this, but I will say, Nikki's a friend of mine. She's going to be fine. She's a super talented girl. And in fact, Tony, I was thinking, since you're out next week, I might ask Nikki to join us like Monday or Tuesday, just for a little guest hit, just so we can talk about what's coming up for her. Because that's what Kruger did for us. Like when we were in that transition period, like Kruger, Dave, and Bruce, there were people that were really helpful. And I want to extend the same kind of courtesy to her if I can. If there's anything I can do for her, I'd be happy.
Man. I've worked with her for, at least 15 years, man. And we've done a lot of voice work together because she does a lot of voiceover stuff too, that you don't even know it's her because she tweaks her voice so well and she gets into different characters and stuff. So yeah, Nikki, sorry about all that crap, but you know what? The grass can be greener over here. I mean, this has been one hell of a year for Polly and I, and Nikki get involved. She's already doing stuff on Instagram, so make sure you follow her on Instagram. I've seen her doing some stuff on Instagram already, so I think it's at Nikki Black on Instagram.
Anyway,
just a great person, and doesn't deserve the nonsense, but it's
how about the timing? Have a great Christmas season. You're fired. Good luck. You know what I mean? Like, oh, cool. Christmas is 10 days away. That's great. That's great timing. Anyway, I feel bad, but I'm very confident she's going to be fine. Like Tony just said, she'll land on her feet in a big way. She'll probably wind up doing something better than the Bone gig she had. Right. So anyway, I'm going to try to get her on next week, just so we can catch up and turn people on to whatever might be coming down the road next for our friend Nikki Black. That's all, T. Just wanted to get that out there.
No, right on, man. I love it. And Nikki, she rules. And let's get her on in the new year too. I mean, let's just have her frequently. It's nice to have a female rock and roll correspondent on the show.
We can do like a metal minute with Nikki Black or something like that. A metal minute. Like give me an explosion, Tony. One of your explosions.
Dude, she knows her stuff, dude. Right here. Hold on. Nikki Black's metal minute.
I already like it. It's already a home run for me. Anyway, so Nikki, onward and upward. You're going to be okay. Hey, Tony, I wanted to do one other thing, and then I'm going to give you the wheel. You can do whatever you want. You're in charge. But my last thing would be, again, I had a crazy 24 hours. I didn't get to, watch as much as I normally would. But I've been seeing this more and more, dude, this talk about Steve Kerr.
Oh,
even Bonte. I saw Bonte post something. I think it was yesterday, maybe the night before, Monday night. I kind of forget, but even Bonte, when it's coming from Bonte, who works so closely with the team every day, he was saying that he would not be surprised if this is Steve Kerr's last year as coach of the Golden State Warriors. And that actually surprised me. It did. I wouldn't have expected that. But since he said that, I've seen that several more times from other kind of media members, other kind of national voices saying, this could be the last season for Steve Kerr. Have you seen that, Tony? And what's your reaction to that?
Yeah, I have, man. And to be honest with you, I'm guessing, and this is just a guess because he hasn't said anything and there's no proof of this at all, but I'm guessing he's just sick of all the nonsense and all the BS. And
when you say that, what are you referring to? Like just
all of all of the people that just question him on a daily basis and doubt him. And I don't know, just the guy for me, he's earned what do what you got to do, Steve. You've got a method to your madness. Do what you got to do. He's earned it, man. And dude, by the way, it's not exactly like the roster is like some superstar roster right now besides Curry, Draymond's old. They're all older, right? Including Butler. And Butler, I don't know, man. And I just think he's supremely frustrated. But he's doing his best to keep his game face on for all these interviews and his public appearances and post-game press conferences. And it's like, I think at some point he's just like, God, is it all worth it anymore? I've done what I needed to do. And we all thought that like he'll ride as long as Curry rides.
Yes. Yeah, I really am a believer in that. And that's why I'm so surprised, because what becomes of Steph Curry at that point? Like, honestly, I don't.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Only because, Tony, just to clarify that, only thing I mean by that is I just don't see Steph Curry like at the age of 38 starting all over again with some other coach. Like, I don't think, I can't see that he would want that, or Draymond Green. So it kind of worries me what this could mean for everything. And my main man, Soccer Bowl down from Santa Cruz, just wrote, Steve Kerr's a fantastic human being, does not deserve all this chaos that's swirling around him. I agree with you, brother.
Yeah.
I'm a big Steve Kerr fan. I echo what Tony said. All these kind of people in the sidelines pointing and saying, oh, I know, it's Kerr's fault that they're not winning. It's Kerr doesn't have the right rotations out there. Kerr's not utilizing Kuminga. All I know is I would be willing to bet there is a really good reason, or maybe multiple good reasons, why Steve Kerr is not putting Kuminga on the floor more often, and especially in clutch situations. My gut tells me it's because, and again, I could easily be wrong, but when I watch Kuminga, I see a very talented, athletic individual with a lot of potential, but I don't
raw though, dude. Super raw.
Sometimes he goes in the air, he doesn't have a plan. He doesn't know what to do.
I was just about to say that, dude. He loses his feet and he doesn't know what he's going to do with the ball.
No, he gets hung up in the air with the rock. Sometimes his decision making is not great. But again, as talented as he is, or as talented as he could become potentially one day, I don't think that he fits into Kerr's system. That's what I think the problem is. He's not a team guy.
Fine. That's fine. And then I respect Kerr's decision and I move on. Like that's what I mean. Kerr has earned the right for everybody to just be okay. You know what? This is Steve's plan. Kerr's got a plan. He's got 9 freaking rings. Okay. The guy has a clue of what he's doing. And I saw him getting questioned, was it yesterday or the day before, about why Will Richard, the rookie Will Richard, is not, hasn't been playing. And he says that he feels like Will Richard's a rookie and he's earning his stripes.
He's a kid. He's got to learn how the game is played at the NBA level. I totally agree. That to me, finish. I'm sorry, Tony. I got upset with that, but I agree with Kerr on this. He's not ready. He's easing him in. It's okay.
And dude, he's had some really good minutes.
Yes.
No question.
Yes.
But Kerr also said there are veterans on this team that I want to play over him, and his time will come. And he goes, and to credit Kerr, he goes, every week we could have this conversation and I'll have a different answer for you because it's constantly evolving. It's constantly changing. And dude, nobody in the media knows what it's like to be a head coach of all of those egos, of all of those. Like, I respect all the head coaches. I mean, they get paid very handsomely. So let's put that out there too.
Yeah, but you're saying, you're not only just a coach of X's and O's. You got to manage these personalities. You got to manage these egos. You're a babysitter half the time. You're a therapist half the time. Pine Needle checking in with a very good point, and I'm glad you brought that up because it slipped my mind. But let's get into that. The whole thing with these emails being leaked with Lacob talking to a fan. What the hell is that?
Well, there was a disgruntled fan. And
how did that go public, though? I'm saying, I don't know the answer. I'm kind of asking you, how did those emails suddenly see the light of day?
There, I'll pull up the post and we can just discuss it because I saw it too. And we didn't have a show yesterday, so we didn't get a chance to react to it or show it. There it is.
Yeah.
But it's in our bookmarks. This is why we say we could have spent the whole show in bookmarks because this is part of the bookmarks. But it was an Angry Warriors fan that basically emailed Lacob, and I think that this got leaked maybe by the fan because he was so surprised to get a response from Lacob.
Yeah,
that's what I'm guessing.
Right.
Lacob saying, basically, you can't be as frustrated as me. I'm working on it. It's complicated. Style of play, coaches' desires regarding players, league trends. Jimmy's not the problem. So I don't disagree with Joe Lacob there either, by the way. But you have a coach that's brought you, 4 rings, and
brought us 4 rings where previously there were none other than 75. And I was a little, I don't know what was going on in 75. I mean, none of us do. A lot of us were very young in 75. So this is a guy, like you said, 4 freaking parades, man. 3 in Oakland, 1 in San Francisco. And then let's don't forget, how many other finals did they go to and lose? They lost to Toronto. They lost to, what was the other final they lost? Cleveland. They lost to Cleveland. So
yeah.
they went to 6 freaking finals, bro.
Yeah.
And they won 4 of them. And you're telling me Steve Kerr doesn't know what he's doing? He doesn't know how to coach basketball. May I remind you, he just won a gold medal in France a few months ago in the Summer Olympics. Was that okay with you guys? Oh, you don't like that? All right, how about this? How about when he was winning titles as a player with Michael Jordan? Dude, Michael Jordan, he earned Michael Jordan's respect. What else do you want from me? Like, I don't know what to say to people who don't like Kerr or they're critical of Kerr. It's like, but no coach is immune. They were all over Belichick at the end of his time in Boston, and it's the same thing. It's like, oh, you don't like those 6 Super Bowls. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's
right.
I guess it just turns. Yeah, after a while, people they just turn on you.
Well, it's the short-term memory of people, and also in today's day and age, it's just like everybody needs instant gratification all the time.
That's not how the world works, though.
Right.
That's not how life works,
Exactly, dude. Like that's why when people bitch about Kyle Shanahan, I'm like, dude, like George Costanza, back it up. Beep, beep, beep. Like back it up, dude. I'm perfectly happy with Kyle Shanahan. Yes, he has flaws. Every coach has flaws, dude. What are you talking about? I mean, there is not a coach. Bill Walsh had flaws. Vince Lombardi had flaws. Belichick had flaws. Everybody, you can name any Phil Jackson. Any great coach has flaws, but their strengths far outweigh their flaws. Steve Kerr's strengths far outweigh any flaws. And by the way, the trade deadline's coming up, and I saw Tim Kawakami post today. Moves are going to be made. He literally said in a tweet today, expect a move or 2 to happen. And I think it was Fareed, Robot Centaur Fareed, if you did this on the chat, or if you did it on a text, I forget, but mentioning that Pajemski might be used as trade bait as well, because
I saw that.
Pajemski could help people too. And and they could get some good talent for Pajemski. I would hate to see him go, because I do like Pajemski. I really do. And I like that he's a Santa Clara kid too. But I get why they would do it. So,
I mean, Tony, think about this, man. First of all, again, as I said, I can't imagine Steph Curry wanting to suddenly start all over with a new coach. I just have a hard time seeing that. I really do. I think Steph wants to end his career with Kerr. And I'm not suggesting I know anything. I don't know what Steph is going to do if Kerr leaves. But the same with Draymond Green. Like, how is any other coach in the world going to suddenly step in and manage Draymond Green?
And that's why you got to give Kerr credit, dude, for managing that for as long as he has, man.
Dude, they've been through it. But that's the thing. Yes, they've had ups and downs. Yes, they've had blow-ups. Yes, Tony and I have, dude. Any successful partnership is always going to have some tumultuous times. And 9 times out of 10, in a healthy partnership, you're going to come out the other end of that in a better place. See, sometimes you got to clear the air. And I know
it's all for the common good, the common goal. That's what I think gets lost in all this, is everybody has the same goal of wanting to win. Nobody in the front office or in the coaching staff doesn't want to win. Nobody on the floor or on the bench doesn't want to win, but having to manage egos like Draymond, dude, managing in the same season the egos of KD and Draymond, good luck, dude.
Well, and back then it was still like Iguodala, it was Klay Thompson, it was all these marquee stuff. I mean, it was like future Hall of Fame guys all over the place. And I don't know, man. The Draymond Green without Steve Kerr, Steph without Steve Kerr, it makes me wonder what things would look like around here if Kerr really. And again, we don't know what's going to happen, but you're starting to hear this. And when drums start to beat and emails get leaked, and Kerr handled it beautifully. He's like, hey, man. That was a private exchange that somehow went public, but I would love to know who leaked that. And shout out to my man, a name I don't think I've seen before, but welcome aboard, Holmes. I got this guy, Rad Machine. He calls himself Rad Machine, and he goes, people criticizing Steve Kerr, Tony, are knee-jerk jerks.
Nice.
Sounds like a good punk rock band. Knee-jerk jerks. Oh,
hey, probably the jerk store called.
And they're running out of you.
They're running out of you. But Paulie, I do want to say, look at OKC, right? OKC is the cream of the crop in the NBA.
Yeah.
They are.
And maybe if Josh Hart goes like butt penetration on one of those guys, he can deliver a lot too with the thumb, dude.
Remember Thumb Master, the drinking game Thumb Master, dude? Josh Hart giving a new word to the name. Thumb Master, right?
I don't think so.
Oh, really?
No.
You put your thumb on the table, and the last person to put their thumb on the table had to do a shot.
I was too busy smashing up gingerbread houses to play thumb games. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, I'm just telling you the truth. Yeah.
Josh Hart's playing a whole different kind of thumb games, but my point is that OKC is full of young talent, man.
Yeah.
The Warriors are not.
Yeah, but yes, but
but I'm defending Kerr and saying like it's not Kerr's fault. Kerr is not the problem.
I don't think he is either.
Right.
I don't think he is either. And I got to tell you this, man. Steph Curry scoring 48 points on Sunday night in a losing effort. That to me, that cannot happen. That just can't happen. I don't know if it's youth, if it's age. I don't know what's behind that, but that's the kind of thing. And that's why, yes, Steph Curry is 37 years old. But to me, he looks like he's 27. The way he moves, the way he runs, the amount of energy, how fluid he is. He has literally lost nothing. I can't see that his game is lagging in any way at all.
He's
so
amazing.
I kind of throw him out the window. Like he's like Tom Brady. Tom Brady was like 38, 39, 40, winning Super Bowl. Some of these guys are just beyond, like age is kind of irrelevant with them. I think Steph Curry is one of those guys. So I would like to
totally agree.
And I want to capitalize on Steph Curry's time now. He ain't going to be around forever. How many more years do you think you really have with him? You know, got to do something
he's
now.
37, right? I mean, until he's 40, maybe he bows out when he's 40, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I would hate to see him play where he's diminishing in front of our eyes, you know? I would just rather see him kind of just go out on top. But again, he's a competitor, man, and I can get why he'd want to stay as long as humanly possible.
Tony, you're being asked by another new name, Facet 925. Tony, what's up with the glove? Go ahead and explain. Good question. Good question.
This glove, it used to be William Floyd's glove, bar none, from the San Francisco 49ers, number 40. Great member of the backfield back then. And David Shankland, a.k.a. NorCal Refrigeration and HVAC, who also penned and performed and created music for the show, asked me at the Metallica show, Tony, are you a William out of nowhere? It was out of nowhere. Tony, are you a William Floyd fan? Yeah, Shank, I am actually. Why? He goes, I got his gloves. I got his gloves from the 94 season. What? And so he sent me one of William Floyd's gloves that he wore that season. And here it is. And so I wore the glove, and then they nicknamed me Tony One Glove, and there's music to accompany it. And so it's just been kind of taken on a life of its own. That
give me that. Let's do the One Glove song. It's been too long. Give me the reggae version, From the Streets. I want From the Streets. Give me the whole thing.
So you want well, let's go here. This is the original from Shank. Here we go. Is this it? Let me make sure this is the right one. Here we go.
Tony One Glove.
Yeah.
He's got the top three. He wears a beach robe from the streets.
That's the best.
Of San Carlos. Okay. Raised in the fog. Trained in the flame. Yet you know this gangster's name. There's only one gangster we all love. Tony One Glove.
Nice.
So good, man. And it goes on. So Facet, that's basically the story of the One Glove that I wear on Wednesday nights on our night flights, and Paulie wears the Brent Main wristband as well to accompany.
Correct. Yeah, this was another one of our superstar athlete gifting moments where Brent Main gave me actually, you know what? Brent Main gave me one of his bats too. He gave me a baseball bat. I still have it downstairs, and this is what he wrote on the bat. He wrote, because Tony and I used to do a show with Brent Main in 98, 99, like right around there. We were just getting started in our careers. We were on the ticket, and Brent Main was so cool. And he wrote this on the bat. Remember the day we went into the clubhouse at Candlestick and he gave us all that stuff? Like he gave us sweatbands and hats and all this. And he gave me a bat and he wrote, "Hey, Paulie, bitchin' doing the show with you, bro." That's what he wrote on the bat. Bitchin' doing the show with you. Yeah. He's great.
We have to try and find him, man. We could maybe
I would love to find him, dude. That would be so badass.
You know, Matt Chisholm, the media relations director for the Giants, he might be able to help us out with that, because I'm sure he's got a directory of all the former Giants and where they are now.
Should I hit him up?
Yeah, why
I
not?
try not to do too much of that, but that actually, if I told him, hey, Brett, because I'll be like, hey, he'd be like, oh, great, Paulie. So what do you want? You want to talk to, what do you want? Vitello? What do you want? Buster Posey? He'd be like, no. I need Brent Maine. Forget those guys. Give me Brent Maine's number right now. By the way, I think, again, I know I've said this before, but I'm pretty sure the last I heard of Brent Maine, he was in Colorado. Wouldn't surprise me if he was like coaching baseball, high school baseball, something like that.
Also, wouldn't surprise me if he was like, one of Mike Tyson's silent partners in the pod farming business. Either.
Well, he liked to enjoy, I think. Yeah, he had that whole, and he's a surfer. He could be in Australia surfing big waves or something like that too.
That's true too, man. But yeah, great time with Brent Maine back in the day, dude. Other good news that we touched on in the beginning of the show, but we also just want to reiterate the great news about our colleague and friend Greg Papa going back into the booth.
Yeah.
For the Bears game and the Seahawks game, the last 2 home games in the season. After the Niners head to Indy for Monday Night Football, Greg Papa will be back in the booth for the Bears game and the Seahawks game to end the season, which is great news because I know he's been through basically hell. He's been through hell this past, I don't know, 6 months, 8 months, whatever. And so just so happy for Greg. And I know he's got to be thrilled to get back in the booth. And man, that the vibes are going to be thick between him and Tim in the booth for those games. So I'm really
think about when he lets out his signature call. How long it's been San Francisco. That whole bit he does. So yeah, Greg, we're so happy, bro. I'm glad you're feeling better. And come on back. We all missed you, and your voice will be music to all of our ears. Tony. Mm-hmm. I would like to get a Peralta Arts tribute in here, and then maybe we go to Bookmarks. Is
sure,
that cool?
Yes. But remember you talked about Eddie Murphy the other night?
Yeah.
When you just said, I would like to talk to you.
Oh, yeah. Bill Cosby called him. I would like to talk to you. Yeah. And with the filth, floor, and filth, far and filth. And Eddie Murphy's like, I never said no filth, floor, and filth.
Yeah,
I never said that. Yeah. I never said no filth, floor, and filth. Shout out Eddie Murphy for years. And by the way, what's Bill Cosby doing calling anybody, telling him about ethics? You know what I mean? This is a guy who's drugging and raping people, pissed off at Eddie Murphy for using the F word. Bro, get out of here. Hope you're having a good time. Yeah.
I dated a girl who worked with him and said she was not surprised at all when that all came out because she said he was as weird and creepy as all the you ever
notice something, Tony? You ever notice like all these like a high on their like morality horse types, like very judgmental, telling you don't live that way, don't say this, don't do that. They're the biggest scumbags out there. Yeah. This is the guy who was cracking Eddie Murphy because he didn't like his language. Meanwhile, he hangs up the phone. He goes to drug some woman. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Go roofie somebody. Great. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, just we don't have to go down that road anymore. Oh, by the way, we have supers, Paulie. I just noticed this too. Los D, our guy, Carlos De La Fuente, take us out of the Bill Cosby doldrums. He says, I love Steve Kerr. If he goes, thank you, man. I love winners. Yeah, God, now it's that I don't know, for some reason seeing that in text by Liz, if he goes, like, man.
I hate seeing if he goes. Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
By the way, is there another Los D super that we missed?
Mm-hmm.
Retrieve that one too. I saw a couple of them. Yeah.
And by Los, thank you for checking in. Double time. He says, who would be the next coach?
Hit him with I don't know.
Who would be the next coach?
I don't know.
That's the problem. That's the problem. Who's going to come in here and suddenly be like, hey, Draymond, let me show you how I do things. It's like Draymond's going to be like, I don't want to hear that, man.
Well, that's the thing, dude. We just talked about Steve Wilkes getting canned, and you want Steve Wilkes to come in for Kyle Shanahan, or like, who would you want to come in for Steve Kerr? Careful what you wish for, people. That's all I got to say. It's just we got it pretty good here in the Bay. I mean, the jury's out on Vitello. We'll see what goes on there. I mean,
Tony, are you thirsty? You sound parched. I'm not even kidding. You sound like you need a glass of water. You're making me thirsty. Let me take a glass of water. Hold on.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
No, you do. You sound like you're parched over there.
I've been drinking this. I've been nursing this Ghost Town sun bleached bones. Look at that logo, by the way. Sun bleached bones. Can you see that?
Oh, very Grateful Dead-esque. I like that. I like the skeleton.
But it's a good beer. Ghost Town in Oakland. Really good brewery. Here, let me hang on.
Yeah, while you take a sip, I'm going to ready my Peralta Arts spot. And then I want to go straight to Bookmarks before we wrap tonight, dude, because there's so much stuff in Bookmarks. We got to at least take a chunk out of there, okay?
Yes. So Peralta Arts, let me get the banner going for Dom too.
Yeah, for the love of God, Tony, get the banner up, please.
No, man, I know.
Yeah.
But hang on one sec. I'm gonna go ahead, Paulie. Start Peralta Arts. I'm gonna load something while you do
Let me
that.
tell you a couple things about Peralta Arts. My main man, Dom Peralta, one of our favorite people in the PMP community. That's another one of these guys. Like, I didn't really know Dom before this year started. Now we're boys. Like, what a crazy year this has been, man. A lot of relationships have kind of blossomed, and we have been the beneficiaries of Dom's great work throughout the year. And I'll tell you what, this is just part of what Dom does. He actually owns his own art studio, and this is what I'm going to tell you about. Peralta Arts and Company. This is where graphic design, illustration, music, and pop culture all collide. Peralta Arts is a full spectrum creative studio specializing in bold graphics, vibrant illustration, and visual storytelling. And that, of course, all of those carrying forward the spirit of legendary Bay Area artists. Hey, December 19th, y'all. 19. December 19th will be the last day you can order merch or art if you want it to arrive before Christmas time. So keep that in mind. I love the Papa one. That's a great one. So again, all this great stuff Dom has done this year, the posters for the events, the holiday poster, the Longbridge party with Tolbert and Brooks, the opening day post. Dom has done so much freaking stuff this year. The PMP logos, the stickers. Again, if you're looking for merch, you want some stocking stuffers, whatever you need, make sure you get your orders in by December 19th. That's the only way Dom can get you to stuff by Christmas on time. Also, back to Peralta Arts, they yeah,
That's Peralta Arts. That's a work of Peralta Arts right there too.
That's one of my favorites. I'll tell you the truth, Dom. Next year, maybe we print these up as Christmas cards and just say like "Love PMP," like from the PMP community, and that's the. I mean, if I got that Christmas card in the mail, I would hang it on my fridge in a second. That'd be hands down my favorite card, the McVeigh Elf. He's got a big game tomorrow night, Tony.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Big freaking game.
Huge and big ramifications for the Niners, but go ahead.
I know. But anyway, Peralta Arts and Company channel pop culture, music, and the energy within our community into every project that they work on. That would be logos, posters, fine arts, brand visuals. All the while, they all celebrate Bay Area culture. Dom is big on Bay Area culture, as am I. And your story deserves bold visuals like this. I mean, this is a great tribute to, I hate saying the late Rob Reiner. I'm still wrapping my head around that story. It's so disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
But again, Dom captures the moment and we give him the tribute PMP style. But your story does deserve bold graphics, and Dom and Peralta Arts and Company can definitely bring them to life with Bay Area soul. Contact Peralta Arts and bring your next vision to life. Again, maybe you got a big company event. Maybe you have like a marketing campaign. Maybe you need a poster for a special event. Dom can work it up for you. Yeah, the Polymac pizza box cover. I love that thing, Dom, so much. Contact Dom anytime. Dominic@stellar.design. Dominic@stellar.design. You can also just pick up the phone and give Dommy a call anytime. Tony, as I like to remind people, you don't have to email. You can call him 650-796-3144. And Dommy, onward and upward, brother. Thanks for everything this year. I know we'll see each other again. In fact, Dom is going to be with us next week. When I have Nikki Black on, when I have Rags on, Dom will be with us the whole time. He'll kind of be filling in for Tony as the producer because trust me, you do not want me attempting that. It would be a freaking.
I got a training session with Dom. I think on either tomorrow or Friday. We're going to go through a training. We're probably going to have a few suds while we train.
If it was me, it would be like the movie Titanic. Didn't they hit a big iceberg in that or something before they sunk? Like that would be, I would drive it right into the rocks. I don't know what I'm doing. I've tried to produce before. It's not in my skill set. I know well enough to just stay out of that role, but Dom will take care of it. Dommy, he produced when I did the show with Rags in New Jersey, I think, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Dude, he and I are in cahoots every single morning. We're talking thumbnails, we're talking posters, we're talking new additions to the show. So he and I were meant to cross paths at some point in life, and the fact that it's happened this year is just been tremendous. Just again, one of the really bright, shining stars of 2025, man. Dom Peralta.
Dommy, you are a shining star. Don't you go away. Oh, baby. Saw Jerry played it at the Warfield. I was pretty much in tears the whole time. 93, Tony, January 93, by myself, lone wolf style. Went right up to the balcony. Was out here visiting my mom. Got a ticket to see Garcia Band at the Warfield. Sat in the balcony and he opened the second set with Shining Stars. Pretty freaking amazing. All right, Tony, let's do this. Let us go to Bookmarks. Give me the dance party. Give me the disco ball. I want it all. And then we'll do a few bookmarks and we'll send everybody to bed, or at least on to the next chapter of their evening. And thank you for the time tonight, you guys. So great to see everybody. I missed you guys yesterday. Good to be back.
Wasn't it a trip to take a Tuesday off? It was weird. It
felt very weird. It was like, I was like, where I had like an itch. I'm like, shouldn't I be doing a show right now or something? But
and then it felt like forever today, like waiting till tonight to do the show felt like forever. It's like, God, when's the
waiting for the night to come? Yeah. Waiting for the night. Remember that one, like that dance track?
Waiting for the Talking Heads, dude. Still waiting. Sorry.
Come on, man. Give me the dance party team. Let's rock.
Hold on. I wanted to tell you something real quick. Oh, just real quick before we get to bookmarks, just a couple of birthdays, Paulie. A couple of birthdays, fun birthdays. Yesterday, because we didn't have a show, I want to say a heavenly happy birthday to friggin' Beethoven. Beethoven's birthday yesterday. I never knew December 16th. So Beethoven's birthday, rest in peace. And then also the man from Texas,
Beethoven, rest in peace. You just said.
I did.
I'm just review. Okay. Yeah, Beethoven, you know what I mean? Vivaldi, rest in peace. Yeah. Okay. You know what I mean? Tchaikovsky, rest in peace, bro.
Yes, Ian Weiland. Yeah, force him out. Ian Weiland.
For Ludwig, bro.
Ludwig van Beethoven.
You should name your next kid Ludwig, Holmes. Yeah. Ludwig,
kid,
right?
By the way. God. Unless, because, well, I you guys already know I had my, I got snipped. So hopefully.
Oh, for Christ's sakes.
I'm knocking on wood.
Hear what he just said, everybody? I'm going to leave that alone.
I did. I got snipped. I got my, my vast deference snipped. So
we got that, everybody. Tony's been snipped. He's eating bark. We got to save Tony next year. Tony's out here eating like the freaking plant food and he's getting snipped. We got to help this kid.
This goes back to 1998 when you and I talking radio, doing a show. And we both agreed you got to open the curtain. You got to open the door to your personal life, to your private life.
No, 100%. I just wasn't expecting, like, out of nowhere. Yeah, I got snipped. By the way, how many of you got Stevie B, Tony scissor hands? Scissor glands. Nice. How many? Rags, you didn't get snipped, did you? I can't believe we're having this conversation. Rags, did you? I don't think you did. I'm not down with that. I'm not looking to get snipped anywhere in that region at any time.
I couldn't recommend it enough, Paulie.
Nah, I'm good. Thanks, bro. I'm okay the way it is. I don't want to, you know what I mean? No blades, no knives, no sharp objects down there. Again, we're getting back into Jalen Brunson territory right now. Wow. Did they come at you with the thumb or anything?
No thumb, but I was in stirrups. We talked about this on the show.
Oh, for Christ's sakes, dude. That's the last straw. That's the last. I definitely don't want that image ever in my. Oh my God, dude! Stirrups, dude.
That's what he said. He goes, "It's the easiest for me if you're in stirrups." I said, "Fine."
Tony, you are
doc. I said, "Doc, all I ask is that you just talk to me.
And your feet up like this, like
yes.
just
feet up like this, Doc. Just talk to me the whole time because if I start to think about what you're doing, I'm gonna lose my mind. So just."
By the way, stirrups, bro. That's the one word that's just unsettling. The visual is just Tony with his knees up. Oh, God bless America. All right, give me the bookmarks. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Yeah, I got to get this out of my head.
No, the other birthdays. I didn't get to do.
Okay.
Our guy in Texas, Billy Gibbons, was 76 yesterday. 76. Love Billy Gibbons.
Happy birthday, Billy Gibbons. I heard it on the X, Tony.
Give me Blue Jean Blues anytime you want. Come on.
Waiting for the bus. I mean, what do you listen?
Waiting for the bus, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Come on. Jesus left Chicago, Paul. A couple of heavenly birthdays today. Art Neville forever. The Meters, the Neville brothers, of course. And then Paul Butterfield Blues Band.
Taylor's a big Butterfield guy. Shannon Kaler loves Paul Butterfield. Yeah.
Loves Butterfield. Rest in peace. But then also Bill Pullman, 72 today. I love Bill Pullman's work in Spaceballs. There's a new Spaceballs movie coming out in 2026. I cannot freaking wait for it because the first Spaceballs is phenomenal. And then, dude, Paulie, 79 years young today. The eyebrows, the hair, the glasses. In Splash, he had the cast with the Eugene Levy, dude.
Yeah,
Or
he's
Levy. Is it Levy? Is it Levy or Levy?
Eugene Levy. I'm not sure, but he's a funny guy, man. 100%. Yeah, very funny
Forever.
dude.
So happy birthday to you, Eugene. Too bad, Eugene. Happy birthday to Eugene. I'm a big fan.
I got you right there. Way to slip that in. Too bad, Eugene. A little
Well,
grease
hey.
humor for everybody.
The rules are there ain't no rules.
By the way, I'll say this again. Last thing, promise, last thing. And thank you for the birthdays, Tony. We should be doing that more often. I miss doing the birthdays. I gotta say, next year, as we've been talking about, like our next kind of Polymath Particle public get together, Christmas party was great. Opening day was great. The broadcast with Tolbert and Brooks was great. I really, really think we should have a Grease watch party, dude. I really do. I don't care where it happened. Maybe we rent a movie theater out and we just walk around like the whole time just talking to each other. Because you can rent movie theaters like for special screenings. Just a thought. I don't know, just throwing it out there. Tony and I can reenact the dancing as it, like the way they used to do for Rocky Horror. They would have people like acting out the movie in front of the screen. I don't know if you guys ever went to Rocky Horror.
The only way this could happen, Paulie, is if everybody, as they walk into the theater, gets air slapped. You're not allowed to
air
walk in the-
slapped, and I would say I would come in costume. Come as your favorite T-Bird. Come as your favorite Scorpion. Come as your favorite Pink Lady. You know what I mean? And Tony and I, like, again, we're black belts now. We're freaking black belts. We could be lecturing on the college circuit about Grease. That's how deep we go. So I'm just saying, just throwing it out there, Tony. A thought for the new year, a private party, Grease. Yeah.
I love it, dude. And also, Paulie, maybe on March 20th at the next gig in Brisbane, we play a snippet of hand jive. Can we just do like a 30 seconds of hand jive?
Well, only after I tell you that Wendy Connors just posted, I got chills.
They're multiplying.
They're multiplying. Yeah.
Losing control.
It's electrifying. Hey, Tony, can you show the air slaps real quick? Do you have access?
Oh, gosh, I'd have to do some digging, man.
All right, forget it. I don't want you to dig. It's too late in the show, but maybe tomorrow. Have the air slaps for tomorrow.
I'll have to have them at the ready from now on, basically, because it's Chacha Di Gregorio getting air slapped by Kanicki. And
Kanicki is basically acting. No, it's actually Craterface who's acting like he isn't. Craterface involved in the slaps as well.
No. We thought it was. It's
Okay.
Kanicki, yeah.
Right.
It's Kanicki. How do you spell Kanicki, by the way?
God, Knecck. I don't know. Kanicki. Who knows? I have no idea how you spell Kanicki.
Right. I mean, when's the last time you tried to spell Kanicki, dude?
Hickey from Kanicki is like a Hallmark card, Tony. You know that.
They care enough to send the very best.
Nice. Start the bookmarks. I don't want you digging, dude. It's going to take.
All right,
forget it. Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do that. Sorry, that was the bed. Hold on.
It's time
Sure, go ahead, laugh if you want to.
for bookmarks,
Maybe that's how you get your kicks. You and your good time buddies.
PMP style.
I got a flash for you, Joy Boy. Party time is over.
Here we go. Stand by.
Hey, T.
Yeah.
I'm looking. I got a comment on the board right now from a guy named Brian. Brian with a Y. He goes, "Hey, how high are you guys right now?" I'll tell you the truth. I am 100% sober. How scary is that? All of this behavior of mine, it's it's normal. I'm 100% sober. After the show, I might go twirl up some of that BC Bud, though, and enjoy my relaxation session, a little herbal delish. Tony actually has been looking a little baked all week. I asked him the same question on Monday, right? Remember on Monday, I go, Tony, have you been like having a couple puffs behind the scenes? Because even like right now, I got to be honest, Brian's onto something. Tony, you do look a little baked. Is there any truth to the rumors on the streets?
No bakage, but I had one beer and I polished off that beer. So I have had one beer. So I'm not fully sober, but I'm pretty damn close, man. So
you haven't had enough that you would go like physically destroy a gingerbread house. Not enough for that.
Not enough. Maybe give me 4 more of those and I'd do belly flops onto the gingerbread house.
That's kind of what I was doing that night, dude. Hey, and again, as far as I'm concerned, that girl shouldn't have broken Rags' heart. It was her fault. I'm sorry, Rags. I was just defending you the whole time.
Dude, I love it, man. And by the way, to quote our very own Don Peralta, we were talking Joy Boy on text one day, and he goes, "Dude, I'm a Joy Boy head.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm a Joy Boy head too. I remember the first time I heard that, I went crazy on the show. That was so much fun. I had no idea Tony was going to bring like a techno rave beat to the mix. It was great.
And there's Joy Boy himself. So we'll dive into bookmarks here, Paulie, and there's a lot to get into, and some of it we've already explored. So
just blow those out. The old ones we don't need. Yeah.
I'll blow by them, but we have some fun stuff in here, and let me just get to the bookmarks section. And it starts with our guy David Lombardi, who's been on the show. Gosh, that was a couple of months ago. We should have him on again too. But David Lombardi says, confirmed in North Beach, Santa Claus is a Niner fan. So here we go. Dude. North Beach today. Film today from David Lombardi. There's Santa.
This guy's money. I like this guy.
Great?
Yeah. That's about, what is he? Is that Columbus right there? Is that Broadway in Columbus? Nice.
Let's go Niners. Let's go. Let's go.
I love it, dude.
Hell yeah, bro. I want to meet this guy. This is my boy right here. That's great stuff. Thank you, David Lombardi. That's a great contribution. Really cool.
Yeah, isn't that cool? So then scrolling down in bookmarks, I gotta get the song going again. So
here's another follow-up post from my guy Brian with a Y. If this is a sober show, I would love to see what an intoxicated show looks like. Dude, you ain't kidding. Or maybe you don't want to see that, Brian. It might be a little too much. We might scare people.
5 touchdown.
So hold on. You mentioned this earlier. Let's just do it to celebrate our guy Greg Papa back. This is in bookmarks too.
Touchdown. San Francisco. They throw to Kittle over the middle. 5 touchdown. 49ers win.
There you go. So that's Papa. It's gonna be
all right.
great.
Paulie Mac going to do some Paulie Mac stuff right here. Keep that video up there, Tony. Go back. I got something for you. I got some comedy. Go all the way back to the beginning.
Yep.
And okay, I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm just going to let it all out. I mean, I'm just telling you what I see. The guy to Greg Papa's left with his arm up right there.
Yes.
Roll this again. I want everybody to look at hold on, not yet. I want everybody to look at that guy right there next to Papa with his arm up. And God bless you, Papa. I'm glad you're coming back. What do you give me for that guy right there and Brian Murphy with about 40 more pounds on him? Okay. I'm just saying, keep that in mind. Tell me that's not a heavy set Murph right there. Let's roll the tape.
All right, here we go. And Tim Ryan in the background is pretty sweet.
I'm telling you, that's a heavy Murph right there.
Okay.
Do you see it? Do you see it? Yes,
I do.
Yeah. That's Murph. One more time. Go me back to Murph. Give me back to that Murph guy. Yeah,
so
dude, I'm telling you, Murph.
There you go.
No, Wemmy says totally. But it was Murph. That's incredible. Dude, do you see it? Do you see it?
I do, dude. The guy,
that ain't Murph, like off his diet, bro. That's him, right? He's got the khakis going.
Oh, that is classic, dude. The hair. It's all about the
it looks just like him. It looks just like him right now. He'd be so pissed off if he heard me saying this. Oh, look at that fat guy. Looks at Murph. Anyway, this guy's awesome. I'm sure he's one of Greg's stat takers or whatever. Helps Greg in the booth. But I saw heavy Murph there. That's all. Just pass it along.
Oh, that's a great call, V. I love it. Here, moving on to this is okay. Now this is kind of a bummer.
I put this in here. I was infuriated. I saw this today. I'm like, this is, look at this. We have
number of sacks by every team this season, and dead last. Is it? No, it's not. Is it dead last?
Yeah, we're last. We're last in the NFL, Tony. 16, Holmes. 16. Yeah.
16.
Yep.
I mean,
yep.
Wow. That's bonkers, dude. I mean,
you know what's shocking on this too is when you look up and you see the Atlanta Falcons with 48, the Browns with 47. It's crazy. They say defense wins championships. Not in those two cases. Not with the Falcons or the Browns. It is pretty shocking to see those teams. I know Cleveland has a good D, but obviously they can be beaten. Pretty much everybody does beat them. But that is, it's really surprising to see that. And it bums me out to see the Niners at the bottom of that list. That's freaking crazy. And that's going to haunt them, man. If they can't figure out how to apply some pressure on a quarterback, their playoff run is going to be short. They're going to have to figure this out.
Well, and I saw the Dolphins release that guy, Matt Judon. I think that's how you pronounce his name, Judon.
Yeah.
They released him today. So I don't know. I mean, it might be worth barking up his tree.
I'd bark up anybody's tree. I'll somebody call Charles Haley right now. See if he can play a couple games. Like anybody that can get to the QB, I'm interested in right now. But I just wanted to show everybody. I don't know if everybody realized I mean, dude, the Jets are ahead of us, dude. The freaking Jets.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's
Come on.
nuts. And
Come
I'm
on.
surprised that the Texans only have 38. Based on that crazy defense they have.
And frankly, I got to be honest, like we have such a great tradition in San Francisco with Hall of Fame defenders, whether it's Bryant Young or Hacksaw Reynolds, Fred Dean, Charles Haley, you know what I mean? Alden Smith, Justin Smith, Nick Bosa. I mean, like we have a great tradition of phenomenal pass rushers, and to see this is just kind of a bummer. I don't know what else to say. It's just a bummer, man.
Big time bummer. I mean, of course, you got without the Bosa, it's a huge deal, but it's still, I mean, that you expect them to not be dead.
Maybe we beef these numbers up against Old Man Rivers. You know what I mean? He ain't going anywhere. He can't get away from anybody.
I got fantasy football playoffs in both leagues this weekend, and the Niners are my starting D in one of those leagues. And I need Old Rivers to get be laying on the turf a little bit. Okay, did you do this? Guess your age? No, I don't think that. Did you do that?
No, I don't know what that is. Maybe that's a mistake. Oh, I did do this. I did. And I'll tell you why.
I took it out. I just took it out. Shoot.
All right, let me. Oh, that's too bad.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, it was a really. I don't know if I can repeat what she said.
Do the math, something about 84 beers or 84 years or something.
I can't forget. I can't remember the equation, but she had an equation for taking a certain number of beers, subtracting another number, and then that number would be your age. And I did it, and she was only off by 1 year. It's crazy.
Oh, that's wild.
We just deleted it, so we can't do that now. Okay, no big deal. No big deal.
I thought it was a mistake. My bad. Okay, back into bookmarks, and we move on. I
don't know what this is.
This is Puka Nacua.
Okay.
Talking. I forget these guys' names. They're two. Oh, Aiden Ross. That's right, Aiden Ross. And he's talking about the refs. And I'm gonna have to turn the music down and see if you can hear this.
Yeah, blow this up. Yeah, for sure.
He basically says the refs he says that the refs make bad calls on purpose just to get screen time on TV.
Oh, I heard about this. Okay, I haven't seen the clip, but I heard about it. Yeah, blow it up so I can see it too.
Yeah, here we go. And let's go. Let's see if you can hear the audio too. Let's just try and see. Here we go.
You think the refs be bullshitting sometimes?
Oh, 100%. I'm like, they had yes, the refs are the worst because they're just, some of the rules aren't, and like, these guys are lawyers and like, brother, they want to be on TV too, brother. Like, the game, you don't think he's texting his friends in the group chat like, yo, you guys just saw me Sunday Night Football? Like, that
no way.
Like, that wasn't PI, like, but I called it. I was like,
seriously, they do that?
I mean, these guys are normal human beings too, bro. Like, these guys
I
are
do a better job than them.
I'm
joking, yes. Fuck, bro.
Oh.
Who are these two guys? Who are these two guys right here with Puka? Who are these guys?
I know the name Aiden Ross. I don't know if anybody on the chat knows. I really don't know, to be honest with you. I just know that they're younger, the younger demographic. Let me see if anybody in the chat knows. Nobody cares, Dom. Nice. I don't know who they are, but Puka saying that. It's interesting stuff, huh?
I don't disagree. I think those guys love the camera. I do.
Yeah, saying that and knowing you're being recorded, I don't know. That's wild stuff. I thought that was interesting. Like, he could have easily just, I don't know, kept his mouth shut. But I don't know. And maybe we'll see if he gets a or hold on. Sorry. Shoot. Hold on, Paulie.
What are you doing, man?
There we go. That's what I was going to do.
Okay, thanks. Give me a couple more bookmarks, man. I want to keep going in there.
Yeah, it's hard. This is hard. Oh, yeah. Just in honor of it being Niners Colts week. Just let the goodness fly here. Okay.
You do know we can't see anything, right?
Oh, really?
Yes. I'm just letting you know we got nothing.
I don't know that, Paulie, because I'm not looking at the screen.
Okay, so. Yeah, no. We can't see anything. Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah. Hang on one sec. Let me get back to it.
Okay.
Yeah, this is why we don't do a lot of bookmarks, Paulie, because it's mayhem.
Is it? Okay.
But hang on. Stand by. Can you see that?
Doing in there? Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. All right, let's get back into this. This just in honor of Colts Niners week. Here we go.
And that was a disgraceful performance, in my opinion. We threw that game. We gave it away by doing that. We gave them the friggin' game. In my opinion, that sucked.
That was a soundbite.
You know, you can't turn the ball over 5 times like that. Holy crap. I don't know who the hell we think we are when we do something like that. Unbelievable. That's pitiful. I mean, it's absolutely pitiful to perform like that. Pitiful. If our defense hadn't played halfway decent against a great offensive football team, they might have scored 60. Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
That might be the most iconic press conference sound in NFL history. Honestly, it might be. If you want to crown them, then crown their ass. That's up there too. That's high, but I think this is number one. I think Mora is number one all time. Playoff. You see that like on T-shirts and stuff, you know?
I would say that, and then Iverson's we talking about practice, you know?
Okay, and I'll give you one more. Ricky Waters in Philly. He never should have left the Niners. Never. But he went to Philly, and you remember when he short-armed that pass? He alligator-armed that pass over the middle?
Yes,
and then they were interviewing him after the game, and they're like, hey, Ricky, it looked like you didn't go maximum effort on there. And this is what he said. He goes, what do you want me to do? You want me to get hit? For who? For what? You remember that? For who? For what? Well, I don't know. Maybe because you're a pro football player, you make the play. I don't know. Crazy. Tony, I got one last request then. Kid, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, let's do this too, though. This was cool.
I got two more. This one, and then the bookmark right after this with Busey, and then we can wrap it. But I want this, and I want Busey, and then we'll go home. Okay.
This was great, man. So, well, watch the video first, and then we can just talk about it after the fact. But this is just the vibes, man. Talk about Kittle and Purdy and the Niners being vibe guys. Here we go. It's Kittle and Purdy opening the locker room door for the Sharks, man. It's so good. I love the intro over Sharks game.
With Seek and Destroy going by Metallica.
Totally. No, it's just the best. And dude, so by the way, so it was Kittle, Purdy, Juszczyk, McKivitz, Trent Taylor, who else? Jake Brendel, and it was those six guys that were at the game.
I bet you Juszczyk played hockey. I'm just guessing. I bet you he did because he went to Harvard. And they have a good hockey team. Harvard has a good hockey team. Like they play a lot of like non-Ivy League schools. Like they're in the mix, Harvard. So I'd be willing to bet Juszczyk he can handle himself on skates. That's just a guess.
Oh no, dude, totally. I totally agree with you. And by the way, Juszczyk is having an underrated, like under the radar good year, man.
I think he does a lot. He does a lot of stuff for Kyle. He does so many. He has performed so many different tasks. All right, Tony. Last bookmark of the night. I saw. Oh my god, dude! I saw this yesterday. I don't even know.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Can I show you this picture first before we go to Busey?
Go.
Just look at that. I just wanted to show you that.
I don't know what to say about this guy. That's an NFL head coach, kids, right there. You know, you remember like Tom Landry, Bear Bryant. You know what I mean? Bill Walsh, Vince Lombardi, and that. Look at this dude. There he is. Look at his glasses. They're all like different colors on the frames.
Yeah.
He's having a tough go. Your boy with the pants.
He's benching Tua. They just benched Tua.
I think that's a good move. I think you got to try something at this point. You got to try to shake it up, man.
You're right. I just wanted to show that real quick. And then here we go. So
all right, let me preface this before you show this. First of all, have you seen this?
Yes, I have. And I debated whether or not to put this in bookmarks. So I'm glad you did.
Yeah. I did too, just so I could talk to you about it. Because again, let's just be on the record. Let's be above boards with this. Creative Tony and I are big Gary Busey fans. Yeah. We always have been. We've always celebrate the work of Gary Busey because he's out of his.
Me too.
Yeah, no, he's out of his mind, dude. Go revisit his role on Entourage, where he's threatening to beat up Turtle. He's just crazy, real life. But I saw this, and I'm like, I don't even know. I think this might be the last Busey thing we ever show because I'm a little worried after I saw this. But just for your head, Tony, here's Gary Busey, a little Christmas message he wants to pass along. Go ahead.
Yeah, here we go. Make sure the volume's up. Yeah, okay, here we go.
Hey, it's Gary Busey, and I have got a great Christmas present for you. Listen to this. Oh! Oh! Yeah. That's what a goose sounds like when they're flying. They let you know they're up there. Oh! Oh! You get a bunch of geese together. Oh, oh, oh. They're honking in the air.
All right. So again, Tony, I'm just saying, is he messing with us? Is this real? Like, what's going on here is my question to you. What's he doing?
I don't know, man. I
I
watched.
know that's like Noemi. I feel the same way. Noemi's like, oh my gosh, this makes me kind of sad. I know me, and again, I am a fan of this dude. I'm a fan, but I think, or should we be worried? Like this does not look good. This does not look like a stable human being.
The one thing I do want, I want two things for the soundboard. I want this. Hey, real quick, stand by.
Hey,
I want that sound. I want that for the soundboard.
Cut that tonight. Cut that S tonight.
And then I want the actual goose call. That's all I want. It's just the goose call or the multiple goose call.
Yeah, maybe you get two, was single, and then when he does the pack of geese. And let's just remind everybody, his hat says "Killer Clowns."
Killer Clowns from Outer Space is what the hat says.
I'm just kind of throwing that on top of the pile there. So there he is. There's
the patch says GB Gary Busey. I can't tell what the picture is, but
I hope it's like his own logo. If he has his own line of clothing, that would be incredible.
Amazing. But here, maybe this for the soundboard too. Just those three right there.
Please. Yeah, please, Adam, Tony, try to have those ready for tomorrow if possible. Anyway, that's it. That's all we're going to do tonight. But Tony, Gary Busey, he's out there. Maybe he shouldn't be behind the wheel based on his appearance right here, but I didn't know how to take it. I wanted to bounce that off you, my colleague in all things Gary Busey. So
I'm hoping he's. Oh, by the way, can we show this real quick? Yeah. Lastly, just on the Niner note, and yes, dude, all vibes to Gary Busey because, like you said, probably we're fans for life of Busey. But look at this: the quarterback stats for this season, the weeks 1 through 15. Okay, the success rate for quarterbacks in the NFL, and I can't break down these numbers like as deeply as. I don't know what some of these numbers mean is what I'm saying, but I know success rate, and Brock Purdy leads the NFL in success rate at 55.7%. So I think we're in pretty good hands with Brock is basically what I'm saying. And I feel like Brock played a very good game last week, and he's going to be tested the rest of the way. These next 3 weeks, he's going to be tested, especially against Chicago and Seattle. So I just wanted to share that real quick, just to tip the cap to Brock Purdy. Now, he doesn't have nearly the amount of plays as Matthew Stafford or Sam Darnold, but respect, man. And look at Mac Jones is fourth at 53. So the two of them combined they kicked ass this year. So I'm stoked about what's going on.
Okay, thank you, Tony, for that. Chico State 14. I'm a Brock stan. I like that, man. I like that. And welcome aboard, Chico State. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, I don't know what success rate even means, but I'll shout out the Who success story. That's a track everybody should hear at least once. Success story. Go check it out. Stevie B probably knows what I'm talking about. He's a Who guy. Miriam too. Anyway, yeah, that's it. We will leave you with the Brock Purdy success rate. He's number one in that. Thank God. And again, I want to thank Rising Wolf. I want to thank Don Peralta, Joe Schmo, Soccer Bowl, Sons of Johnny Lee. What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Ian Weiland, John Joseph, Rags in Jersey, Los D, Wendy Connors. We had all the. Oh, there's Los right there. What, Sons? What do you say? F the Dodge. Oh, I got you. Okay,
F the Dodgers.
That's all. That's all. It's a point taken, point received, message given, message received. And I echo that about 100 million times. Yeah, thank you, Wendy. Have a nice night. F&N 901, Dub City, Pine Needle, Arkansas. Dave holding down the Deep South for us. We appreciate you, man. Doug in Japan. Dude, thanks for stopping by tonight, Doug in Japan. Always a pleasure to see you. All right, Creative Tony, cut up those Busey honks, okay? Cut up the Busey hay. And we'll reconvene. We'll do this again tomorrow at high noon. I hope everybody has a great night. Enjoy yourself. Dive into that herbal delish if you're so inclined. And Tony, I'm going to let you take us home, kid. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to do a couple of things, Paulie. For Doug in Japan.
All right, Pogo!
For Wendy and Brian Connors.
We would all like to be able to live an uncluttered life, a simple life, a good life.
And then for everybody.
So say good night to the bad guy.
Oh, yeah.
One more.
Pelican flag. Come on, Pelican.
And then we got.
Business hours are over, baby. It's business time. Class dismissed.
Woo! All right, Creative Tony. Dude, do me a favor. Get a drink of water. You still sound parched. Get
really?
This. Yeah. You sound like you're making me thirsty. Yeah, there you go. That's what I needed.
Plugging this all show, man.
Drink it again. Drink some more.
Yeah,
if you don't mind.
good.
Thank you.
Mm.
You guys feel me on this? He sounded thirsty all night. You're like, anyway, Paulie, I want to talk about the Sharks. You sound like you're like gravel. You made me thirsty all night. Tony, drink a lot of water tonight and enjoy yourself. And thank you, everybody. See, Dom knows. Dom heard it. You heard the gravel. Yeah, Tony was dehydrated. I was trying to help him out. Tony sounded parched. I wanted to give him some water. That's all. All right, you guys have a great, great night. Thank you, Tony, for everything. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. High noon awaits, y'all. Have a great evening. Cheers.
Peace, y'all. High noon tomorrow.